All right. Okay. Arm day. Gonna make a quick pit stop at lovely GNC. I have to. I have to get EAAs for my intra. So I've been going catabolic for the past 2 workouts, obviously, because I don't have my EAAs. So yeah. So that's where we're gonna make a pit stop at. If they don't have it, I'm gonna be upset. I have a gripe with like any and all GNC locations specifically. Vitamin Shop kind of gets thrown in there, but specifically GNC. I don't know. I just think they're kind of tools. The people that work there, the people that run it, specifically because like this one, I don't think opens until like 11 a.m. every day. For what? Like, your job's not that hard. You can wake up before, 10 a.m. And also, I just think it's kind of odd because I feel like out of all target audience or customer bases, I feel like the fitness community is one of the more likely ones to tend to have routines that start before 10 or 11 a.m. So, I don't know. I just think it's weird. Maybe I'm just being a baby, but... And also, I don't know, I just always have odd experiences I feel like most people do. But it's just always just like, I know what I want, I'm going in there, let me get my stuff. Stop trying to sell me a membership or... This location specifically I never like. There's some locations I go to that I like. Or I shouldn't say I like, but I have no dislike. I have no gripe with. Real quick, because we're going to be there in a little bit. What questions do we have?
So I got 2 questions. What's your best and worst pose on stage, in your opinion?
Glute spread and lat spread, and I'm not going to say which is which. Next.
Some coaches say added sugar and cutting sodium makes you hold water. Or are they just wrong?
Adding sugar and cutting sodium?
Yeah. So...
So first, one, the phrase some coaches say and then followed by are they wrong is probably, yeah, just because there's a lot of coaches that know what they're talking about and there's a lot of coaches that really don't. So yeah, that's vague. But to answer your question, adding sugar can make you, or adding carbs in general, can make you hold water. Pulling sodium, why are you in this lane if you're not going to go right? Why would you move over into this lane when you weren't in this lane to not turn right? Anyways, to answer it quickly, because I'm about to pull in, for the most part, cutting sodium out is going to help you drain water, as water follows sodium, and adding carbs can help you hold water. But there's a lot more nuances to it. Like, for example, from a prep perspective, like, carbs help hold water, and you need water for carbs, and there's a lot that goes into it. John Jewett, if you really want to actually like learn the specifics, John Jewett, I don't know if he has them on YouTube, but there's a lot of videos talking about all the different things and how restricting water can make you hold water, and restricting sodium can make you hold sodium and water, and etc. And anyways, it's super complicated. There's no way for me to actually answer that question in a super short answer right now. And I get to go into my fun place, so I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, we got our Beyond Raw Precision Aminos. I like this because they have a good enough blend. Raw Nutrition has a very good amino acid profile blend. If you see stuff that like, I'm blanking on the brand that our gym has. You see,
Nice.
no, for the EAAs. They're the BCAs that I took the other day. Where's the
Optimum
scoop?
Nutrition.
Where's the scoop? All right, that's fucked. Dude, it's in there. Holy shit. Anywho, golly gee. As I was saying, if you see a brand for amino acids that is like just says proprietary blend or something like that, it's fucking, it's ass. Don't get it. I shouldn't say don't get it, but you might as well save the money because you're not getting the quality of amino acid profile that you would expect. And if you're going to spend money to get an EAA for your intra, you should get a quality one. Otherwise, just save the money. Like, you don't need it. Like, I joke, you're not going to go catabolic not having it in your workout, but there's benefits. Anyways, I get this brand because good enough, and they taste really good. Gummy worm, highly recommend. And then on the other thing, also, I take back everything negative that I said about this location because the guy in there, they used to have a guy in there that was kind of a tool. The guy in there today, quality guy. If you happen to be seeing this, if you happen to be one of my 400 subscribers, that's so yummy. I've been missing that. And then let me see the MRE. Yeah, so I know I'm affiliated with Echo. I don't use Echo protein only just because it's whey-based, and I try and avoid that when I'm bulking for acne reasons and digestive reasons. This is animal-based. Digests a lot easier, especially for me personally. And this is oatmeal chocolate chip because they had it on sale, which I'm super excited for. Oatmeal, oddly enough, is like one of, like, if it's a good chip, like if I have to go and like make a safe bet on like what type of chip I want that's going to be yummy in my tummy, chocolate chip in general is going to be my go-to. But oatmeal chocolate chip, oatmeal chips, like, you get somebody's grandma that made it and brought it from home, it's fresh. That stuff's going to be good. Can I go this way?
Yeah. You'll have to take at the left at the light, though.
Oh, well, why the fuck would I do? Shoot. Hey, man. Anywho, as I was saying, yeah, oatmeal chocolate chip, I'm a fan of. It's like one of those things that if it's good, it's really good. So I'm definitely excited to try that. And then the other flavor that I have at home from Redcon is the banana nut bread. That's really good. It doesn't taste like too sweet. Like a lot of like Ghost stuff, especially their banana based flavored stuff, is almost too banana-y. Like it has that like artificial banana flavoring. And in my opinion, they're too sweet. It's like too much, especially if it's something that you're going to be having every day, or even multiple times a day. But the banana nut bread from Redcon, really good. Can you hand me that again while we're at this light? I did have the snickerdoodle flavor. Oddly enough, the snickerdoodle flavor is really bad, but I've heard really good things about almost all their other flavors. The snickerdoodle flavor just has like a very salty undertone. Maybe I just have a bad batch, who knows? But and the macros are good. 24 grams of protein, 1.5 grams of fat, 3 grams of carbs, 120 calories for 24 grams of protein. Pretty on par. Like, yeah, there's companies that are going to be a little bit better, but hey, you're splitting hairs. You're splitting hairs if you're sitting there going, oh, I need 25 grams of protein for 120 calories and not 24. Fuck you, if that's what you're saying. But yeah, those are good. I feel like I'm completely blanking on what I was gonna say, but on to today's lift. Now that we are on track to the gym, are we on time? I'm gonna kill myself. We're 5 minutes behind. Anywho, arms, we're gonna farm them. Call it arm farming. There's a speed camera. Not that it matters to me because I don't speed. We're gonna start off with some machine preacher curls. I find it funny now that I think about it, how many preacher curls I'm doing in general. But we're gonna start off with some individual arm machine preacher curls, probably 2 working sets, maybe a high rep and a low rep. Reverse that order actually. And then probably like 2 sets of hammer preacher curls. And then like another 2 sets on the straight bar cable curls, focusing on that bottom end of the range of motion, more so emphasis on that stretched portion. And then, so that's 6 sets. And then, probably anywhere between, like 3 sets of, I'm really glad this person's driving the speed limit in front of us. Probably going to do like 3 sets of dumbbell bicep cable curls. That would put us at like 9, right? Yeah. And then 3 sets of probably rope hammer cable curls. And I think that would be enough to sufficiently do things to my biceps. And then triceps, probably going to be pretty simple. Probably just going to go with what's feeling good. So it'll either be some mixture of straight bar push downs and like Vulcan work, and then probably a set or 2 at the end of like, you know, individual arm tricep work, and then just some whatever variation of forearm work is feeling good today, and that'll be it. Curious how long it'll take us, because I got through it relatively quick last time, and honestly I was being pretty inefficient with my time. So what's up, Alex?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I didn't do a transition, but hey, we're in the car, now we're here. Biceps. Pull. Make me fail in 3.
Gotcha.
Never mind, just fuck off. Little context. I said to him, hey, when I have you add weight, add on the whole way up and the way down. And he didn't add it on the way up. And then just yanks hard as fuck on the way down. I was like, you know what? All right, I don't want to tear a bicep. Fuck it.
Oh, hell yeah. 2K, you gotta get that. Yeah, you gotta have that 2K. Yeah, you
Oh. Oh, cramp. The fuck? It's got an ab cramp. I don't even train abs. Fuck. Oh. What the fuck? Oh. We got a have to fart, but pretty sure gross again. I think I'm gonna get a haircut today. Maybe trim up the beard. All right. I've not recorded like a bunch of the last sets just because it's the same. It was literally just me doing these for fucking ever. So I think I have like two sets left of triceps, but I've turned around. I'm now doing them like this.
It's too good not. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that's a meal I'm gonna be tired of.
All right, if you guys watched last arm day, I like doing D handles. I'm just sitting here and just crawling like that, one arm at a time. But I just tinkled, so I washed my hands, so they're a little slippery. So while I'm waiting for them to like dry, I want to do some of these, just because I don't know. I feel like having two hands on it is a little bit nicer than having one if your hands are a little slippery. I switched to like a, I don't know if you can see this, but like a little curl bar. Maybe that'll feel a little better on the wrist. Ooh, it's close. This is what I was referencing, what I typically like doing. Just because I just find it's a little more relaxing, for lack of a better word. Just grab. And for the first half of the set, I'll try and get as much elongation in the fingers. And then once I tire out of being able to, you know, this is cramping, so of being able to like elongate and still contract it back, then I'll kind of like hunker them down and keep them a bit tighter and just start going a little bit more of a wrist curl as opposed to a full, like, you know, hand contraction. All right. Arms went good, longer than planned. Oh my God, somebody's getting pulled over. Aha. Can't park there, silly goose. But and just like that, we're up to a legal speed and driving responsibly. As I was saying, arm day went good. We were there a lot longer, but got everything in. So biceps went through pretty smooth. I ended up not doing. I started to do a set of the hammer curls with the rope, and I didn't record that because I didn't even finish that set really because I was doing it and I'm just like, I'm gassed, and it felt like a legitimate gas, like not like a, oh, I'm a bitch, like I'm just bitching out gassed. Like it just felt like, because I think by that we had done 9 or 10 sets, I think, which was less than I was planning, but they all felt pretty quality, so I'm happy with that portion of the session. Triceps. I think I mentioned it, but I didn't record most of my tricep sets because I got like distracted and then I was kind of in a bad mood, so I was just kind of like moping for a minute, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna hunker down and just, you know, like put it into the lifting. So, and then also like I literally did, I don't even know how many sets in a row of with the Vulcan just fucking tricep extensions, and there's already so much like not monotony, but there's already so much repetitiveness in the arm day video sets, I feel like, that, you know, I feel like you guys aren't going to be too upset if you don't see me do tricep extensions an extra 6 or 7 times in a row. The ones I didn't record, I was facing it. I was standing back, so I was getting a little bit more tension on the bottom ends of the range of motion. And then I turned around just because I was getting a little tie-tie and I wanted to kind of lean up against the bar and stabilize myself a little bit, and that was feeling good. And then I think I recorded most of. Oh, no, I didn't record all of my. I actually have no clue how many sets I did for forearms, but damn, I'm realizing I'm lightheaded. I need some curbs in me when we get home. But yeah, I did
the sets with the straight bar / like easy curl bar like that, I enjoy those. And then once my hands dried up enough for my little potty break, I would finish off with the standing D-handle curls that I kind of like spoke to you guys about. And so those felt nice. I think I only recorded one set out of, I want to say I did 3 sets of that, I think. And right now my forearms feel pretty tired especially between today and yesterday's back day. So, yeah, that was it for the lift. Good lift. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. My blood sugar's getting low, so good timing in the sense of, yeah, it would have been nice if we finished earlier, but there's no questions. There's no more questions I checked because so Anna got into town yesterday, like somewhat after my gym session, and just between hanging out with her and all that, I just completely forgot to edit the video and put it up. So I did that this morning. So that video, yesterday's back day, got put up today. So I didn't put up an announcement for the Q&A for today's car ride until this morning. So not as many questions. But while I'm sitting here, I guess something that might be of use to whoever's listening. Kind of how I mentioned when I was doing the triceps and how I switched up from facing it to facing away and like leaning on it. 2 statements can be true simultaneously. Statement 1, it's very beneficial to have a program and a plan and a routine when you go in because you're going to be a lot more efficient. You're going to be a lot more dialed in and focused because you know what you're doing. You're not sitting there trying to figure it out as you go, and you can just, bang shit out back to back to back to back and just really get through your workout and be productive. Simultaneously, statement number 2, it can be beneficial to not get so dead set in needing to stick to that routine, in the sense of, for example, today, I wasn't planning to turn around and do, any leaning up against the bar, facing away for my tricep extensions. However, at one point I was just like, all right, I'm just dead and I don't feel like I'm getting much more productivity out of more sets of this. And so I was like, all right, what can I change up that's going to feel good and get some more productive contraction and stretches and reps out of my tricep work. So, too long, didn't read. Yeah, have a plan, try and stick to it, but simultaneously, you gotta be able to recognize when adapting for what's gonna specifically work for you and for you that day is gonna have its benefits. So, all right, we're home. There's really not much else to chit chat, to yap, to talk, to spiel, to rattle off, to verbally dilly dally about. So, I'm gonna park. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna take a nap. Bodybuilding's super hard, guys. Super hard. About to take my second nap of the day. But, alright. Anyways. I'm sore. I'll see you guys. Get off. Only I get to press the stop button. Oh my god.